up? It's your girl Empress E and
DJ J-Rob.
And we are the Order and Chaos Podcast. We are here to bring you some chaos, and I'm gonna bring the order. You know what I mean?
I'm bringing the chaos.
He ain't bringing nothing.
Let me strap up, get ready for the night. I'm gonna do it like them young boys.
Okay.
Since I got my teeth in, might as well do some young boy stuff. Yeah, dog. So I'm tired. I'm getting ready for the night. We got a dope show for y'all tonight. We're gonna hear some stories. We're gonna make fun of some folks. We're gonna hear some lies. That's
gonna be him.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell about 3 of them.
Alright. Got at least you been to the barbershop, right?
Hey, just before the show.
So what's this? This the 1 now? We down to the 1?
Nah, I went back to the 2.
You went back to the 2?
I liked it a little bit thicker. That thing look good when it's good and thick. That's like I got natural waves.
I might have to,
no do-rag.
Speaking of which, Mo did comment on the episode.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
He hasn't said nothing to me. Like me, I've got my cut like 2 times since, and he hasn't said a thing. And you know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones like I ain't gonna say nothing to him. He gonna say it to me.
Right.
But good.
Mo, thank you, bro. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you.
That's why I love my boy, man.
You know,
that's my boy. That's my partner. You know
I might have to hit you up, Mo, because my hair is growing like wildfire, and I'm ready to, get a little something done. I wanted to go back. We'll talk.
Hey, this right here is advertisement for myself, and then Mo, you get some deals off of me. You know what I'm saying? Mo owe me about $3-4. I keep telling him that he owe me some money.
Why somebody always owe you some money?
Because I sent somebody his way.
So he owe you $3-4 because you sent somebody his way. I owe you $14 because I went grocery shopping.
No, don't explain it like that.
That's exactly what it is.
No, you mentioned that you had money just laying around.
I didn't say nothing
why'd you bring that up?
Around.
Yeah, you was like, yo, you just
go back about 5 shows and watch that. I ain't say nothing about no money laying around. I had to gloss on my lips and make sure they look good.
Don't put your damn. How much you gonna put on, boy?
Might need to fry some chicken. You know. Sure.
I feel like leaning this show.
Lean with it.
I feel like I'm chill.
I almost brought some popcorn.
You should have.
I almost did.
I would have sat here and just sat there and ate all night. But I feel like real chill, like that, like 2 or 3 shows before this one where I was just lean.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I step away, I'm going to the truck.
No stepping away, no truck going to.
That's what kind of night we about to have.
No, we're not gonna do that.
I like you in your California.
My California?
Yeah, that's that flannel.
Yeah, but how is this California?
You look like you walking down the streets of California tonight.
How in the heck does a flannel shirt make me look like I'm walking down the streets of California?
Don't talk to me like that, Essie.
I'm just wondering. This definitely ain't that.
Hey, it look like you about to do a drive-by.
No.
The only thing you missing is the bottom buttons are a button. If you would have had 1 or 2 buttons from down there, California all the way. No. Don't act like that ain't your stomping ground anyway. You make it seem like you distant, like you ain't proud of them.
You got it all wrong.
Nah, that's y'all.
No, that's not.
Oh, that's y'all.
You got it all wrong.
You look like a Halloween. You know how they dress up in Halloween when they want to be a gangster?
Nope.
That's what it is. Because
in California where I lived, I wasn't wearing no color.
Well, here's the deal.
I wasn't wearing red or blue.
This is how you throw them off. Because they can't see up under the table. But then you got the New York boots on, so you look like a true killer tonight. If y'all see her fit, she thugged out. Oh, she thugged out.
First of all,
straight Timbs, flannel, and some black jeans.
First of all, I kill it every week. We act like this is a new topic or a new discussion. We both kill it every week.
Especially with my bow tie.
I don't understand how this is a new topic and new discussion. Like,
this my bow.
It's something we got in common.
No, I'm just explaining you. Normally I give a full detail of the top to the bottom.
It's been a while.
And all I'm doing is observing. You know what I'm saying? I know where you from. Yeah. And then last week you were talking about putting your hands on me, so I feel like you kind of leading up to something. I just want to address it in front of the people.
Yo, that's
you
fine.
know what I'm saying?
I ain't putting my hands on nobody.
And then I got on red. You think it looked like I'm hanging out with you or something?
Great minds think alike.
We are not going nowhere tonight together.
Great minds think alike. Let's go to Cracker Barrel.
Nope. I don't like Cracker Barrel anyway, boy. Well, we can go to Golden Corral, boy. Golden Corral.
I wish Louisiana would be open.
Yeah, I wish Louisiana.
When I'm over in the area, they don't open till 3 on Sundays, y'all, and I'm upset because I'll be done by 2. And I'm not waiting around an hour.
But it's worth it.
No.
Louisiana Fried Chicken, Charlotte, North Carolina, right by my house. If you've been in my house, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If you haven't,
If you
mind
taste
your
it
damn
in California, Louisiana chicken.
That's where you was walking to when you wore this last time.
No, I definitely would not be wearing this walking to any Louisiana chicken. Not unless it's some new locations, but not this.
Hey, you know, tonight I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna have to talk to you like we back in the hood. Like, what up, Kel?
How you gonna what up? Come in some
What
red.
up? What up? What up?
How you gonna what up? Talking about South Sea, he don't know nothing about talking about.
I'm just matching you. You trying to make a statement?
I make a statement every week. I don't understand the point. I don't understand how this conversation is new.
You looking good? Okay.
Always.
Okay.
Okay. You know what I mean? Shoot.
They got the red boots. Okay.
Anyway.
I was about to hit you with that awkward silence. Don't do that. You can't do that we on air. We live.
Okay. And you do it every week.
Don't be stopping like that. They're gonna think it's a problem.
It is a problem. Anyway. So on this week's episode, y'all know last week.
Give me that shot. Give me that shot. Slow. When you edit it, make sure it slow down.
I'm gonna edit it out.
Okay. I'm gonna sit back. I'm
gonna be editing it like this.
I'm gonna sit back. Fine. Okay. I ain't gonna do no more of that. Let's go. I'm ready.
You go with your hand all in my way again.
I'm ready. What's up? What up? How the preacher feel since she left?
She felt good. She had fun. She had a lot of fun. She enjoyed it. She, we cared. You was on your best behavior.
And I still ain't do all that good. But I did. I tried. You did great. I don't think I cussed.
You did
I said some crazy shit. Y'all check out that episode from last week. We had a preacher. Not the first lady. The head preacher.
Macho. Yeah.
And I'm over here saying crazy
Number
stuff.
one in charge.
It's crazy. But I didn't curse. That's the best part of it. I went a whole 2 hours without cursing at all.
But it was an amazing show, so we suggest you watch it.
It was dope.
She was a breast cancer survivor. She is a breast cancer survivor. So, go ahead and check out the show. That's how we ended the month. Pretty dope show. I mean, all the shows are dope shows, so it's nothing new. But
she should have implemented me in the in her word on Sunday. To the congregation.
She might have. Let me go back and check.
Yeah, if she didn't mention me that next Sunday, I'm upset.
She might have said pray for the person next to you.
She better at least say my name. Now. Let's move on, man.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Sure?
Yeah.
Positive.
No, I gotta correct that. I ain't mean it like that. I'm just saying like she should acknowledge that she was on the show last week.
Oh, wasn't nobody thinking nothing else?
Oh, okay. I went right there. I'm like, oh, I said that about the preacher lady. Oh my God. Okay, I didn't mean it like that. To all my preachers who's watching the show, my preachers and preachettes. Yeah, preachettes. I'm so sorry. I did not mean it like that. It just came out wrong.
Oh,
it's just how shit happened.
We're gonna talk about this week because
What?
Anyway.
I ain't even do that.
Okay. So, a couple of weeks ago, we went through the adventures of DJ J-Rock, and we learned how to become a ski expert and a skydiving expert while drunk.
We could have left off the intoxication.
No, you got to do all of it.
Okay. Yeah. I was a little intoxicated.
In one day.
Yeah, we had a good time.
We had a great time.
We had a good time.
Yeah. So this week,
do exactly, when you go back and watch the show, do it the exact way I told y'all to do it. The same way I did it, that's how y'all do it. You will become an expert. That's the topic of what was the topic of the show? You put up under there, how to become an expert. I'm an expert. Watch the show and I can teach you how to become an expert at skiing and skydiving. I'm listening. I'm ready for yours.
All right, so I'm going to talk about tonight, the first time I drove across country.
From like California all the way to
Philadelphia.
Why would you do that? Who does that?
I do. I've done it several times. I love it.
You deserve to be on National Geographic. Nobody does that shit. It's only like one of y'all per 10 years that drive cross country.
Oh no, it's a lot.
Who does that?
A lot of people drive cross country.
It takes 3 days to do that shit.
If you trying to speed. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing to do. I will say this, especially with everything that's happened in 2020, especially with the fact that society is compacting itself into smaller and smaller areas. Take a drive across country. I love it. It's a great way to see space and open your mind up a little bit and help you breathe and de-stress a little bit. Show you that there is room out there, there's space out there. So I suggest doing it. You know what I mean? That's me.
Nobody's doing that.
I'm talking.
Damn.
Okay. It's my turn. It's my turn.
Am I gonna be able to talk at all in your? I got some shit to say.
You gonna have some questions? I know that for sure. So, my first time driving across country.
Okay, all right.
It was 2003.
Oh, that's a long time ago. I was like 4 years old. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You aging well. Stop acting like that. Let's go.
It was 4 years. That's his first lie. Okay.
Okay, that's 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. I told you I had 3. Okay, we in 2003 though. My bad. So
it was my brother's birthday, and I was driving across country to surprise my brother for his birthday. So me and my sister-in-law are in conversation about me traveling. She's like, sis, I really don't want you to drive alone. I'm like, I don't have nobody to go with me, right?
Yeah.
She's like, but can you find somebody, wherever the case may be? So I ended up calling my homeboy D, right? And I'm like, look,
he sound like he about to do some crazy shit.
This is my dog right here.
Yeah, when you only got one letter as your full name, you down to do some crazy shit.
No, his full name ain't D.
Yeah,
and he spells it D-E-E. So anyway, be quiet. Quit talking. 4th letter. Anyway, I think he spells it D-E. I don't know, but he goes by the 4th letter. So
okay, all right, yeah. D. All right, D. Hope you're watching this.
Anyway. So I'm like, look, this is a situation. I'm driving across country. They really don't want me to drive alone. Can you go? And he's like, okay, well, how long are you going to be gone for? Because I need to be back. It was some day late in April that he had to be back by. And I was leaving. My brother's birthday is April 11th. So I was trying to leave like the 8th or the 9th or 7th or something like that. I was like, yeah, that works. That gives us 3 weeks, right? Cool. So it's me and D. We getting ready to go across country. Now, mind you, I rented a Dodge Caravan. Okay, I was moving stuff across country. 03 Dodge Caravan. What you gotta say?
It sound like you part of the cartel.
Anyway,
ain't nobody renting caravans to go all the way across country.
Yeah, why not? You got space to stretch out, sleep.
But you ain't going in it. You ain't getting in the back. You driving.
I'm not the only person driving.
It's just you and D.
Let me. Anyway,
you asked me to say something. So when I say something,
I said what's on your mind. You ain't heard the rest of the show, right?
Okay. Go ahead.
So anyway, so we packing up the van. We getting ready to go.
Okay.
My homeboy calls me. He's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Me and D getting ready to head out. Where y'all going?" "We going to Philly." "I want to go." "Well, we getting ready to leave like in the next couple of hours." "Oh man, no! Can y'all wait? I need to turn in my Japanese homework." He did his Japanese homework for the next 3 weeks in one night so he could drive across country with us.
Japanese? That's the first time I ever heard of Japanese homework.
Well, if you take Japanese, you're going to have Japanese homework.
Do they, this, I don't want to, let me not say it as if I sound naive. Do they really give Japanese classes in what school? High school?
This was in college.
They teach Japanese in college?
Yeah, it's a lot of languages you can take in college.
Gotcha.
So he turns in all his Japanese homework, right? So we leave the next night, actually. And my homeboy D is the person that starts out driving. So I'm like, this is before the mini computer. This is actually before, what you call them? GPS,
yeah.
The Garmin's.
Yeah.
We had MapQuest. So you had to
print it out.
Print the directions out before you left.
Oh yeah. Okay? I know exactly where you're going.
So we leaving Compton, California, headed to Philadelphia. I tell my homeboy, because I'm getting ready to go to sleep. Because if anybody knows me, you've driven with me, I'm gonna take over at midnight and I'm gonna drive through to the morning, right? Because it's a lot of lead in my foot. Anyway, so
you be moving.
I'll clear 3 straight states in 8 hours. But so I tell my homeboy, I was like, all right, look, Here's the directions. You're going to get on the 10 to the 15. You're going to take the 15 to the 40. Don't go to Vegas. Whatever you do, don't go to Vegas.
This D, right?
This is D.
I like D already.
Okay.
Okay, now I like D. Okay.
We're going to go through Laughlin because it'll take you through Arizona and we're going up that way. All right, cool. I go to sleep. It's about 11:15. He wakes me up because we got to get gas. All right, cool. Where we at? Vegas.
D, I knew I liked you. I knew I liked you. Now it's time to party.
I'm like, D.
Yeah, we got 2 days to party now.
No, we don't have no time to party. I'm trying to make it by a certain day.
You got to party for 2 days.
You know you can't party for 2 days because I got to be in Philly for 2 days.
Watch what D do. Watch this.
D didn't do nothing but give me the keys.
Oh, we didn't party?
We couldn't party, bro. I had a deadline. You not listening.
I thought he did it on purpose.
No, I said, D, what happened to the, well, you didn't take a 40. I didn't see it. D, we passed the 40. No, it wasn't there.
See, I thought he did it on purpose. That's what I would have did. Oops, my bad. It's time to party. Okay.
I was like, we supposed to go through Laughlin. No, it wasn't there. I'm like, dang it. Now, mind you, I know it was there because I was in Laughlin the month prior. So I knew it was there.
Oh, D. Okay.
So we get gas. I buy a map, a road atlas. It's about this tall, about that wide. Bought a road atlas and a highlighter. And I highlighted the route that we was going to take. Because I'm like, now I got to be in Philly by April 11th. It's the 9th.
Oh, man.
Bruh, highlighted the route. I was like, look, we ain't deviate from this route. Pay attention to what you do. This is the route we're going to take. Which it turned out to be a blessing, right? So it's 11:15. I'm going to take over driving. It's my turn. We fill up on gas. I'm like, okay. So do I turn around and go back to the 40? Do I keep going forward? Like, what do I do? I chose to keep going forward. All right. So we're going to hit Utah. Utah, Colorado, all that, right? I'm mashing. Literally cleared 3 states in probably about 4.5 hours. Moving. I was going as fast as the car could go. Okay?
Like that?
Like that. Like, this is how fast I was going. So it's about 7 a.m. Light is shining. You know, the sun's out. Ain't no cars on the road. And the one thing I didn't think about or, you know, process before we left is that as you change states, the possibility of cop cars changing was there. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about the color of the car changing, the type of vehicle they use. Yeah. None of that. So it's about 7 a.m. It's a car ahead of me. I'm mashing. I slow down to 90 miles an hour. And I'm on.
You slow down to 90? I
slowed down to 90.
Okay. All right.
Slow down to about 90 miles an hour, and I'm on this car's tail, like, and I'm looking like, yo, what you doing? Like, it was a boo-boo brown Ford Caprice.
a doo-doo brown.
Doo-doo, boo-boo, whatever.
Whatever it is. Caprice. Okay.
Ford Caprice. Didn't pay attention to the lights on top. Mind you, I'm sitting higher than it is, so I should have seen them. That's what we would have thought, right? Nah. I'm going about 90. He's slowing me down. Next thing you know,
lights on.
I got pulled over from the front.
You know you mess up when you get pulled over from the front.
I got pulled. He hit them lights and went.
Go on, get off that road now. Like that.
Like that. We in Utah.
But you got a Dodge Caravan going cross country, 3 people in the car.
3 black people in the car.
You going 100-something miles an hour.
And the car was packed with boxes.
Okay, and you didn't think you were going to get stopped at all. You just, let's go.
I was mashing.
All right, let me hear this.
I was going too fast for police to catch me.
Is that when you went to jail? Because that is like
no, I didn't
reckless
go to jail.
Endangerment.
I didn't even get a ticket.
Okay, so how did you pull that off?
So, police officer pulls me over. Gets out, comes to the window, sees the 3 of us.
This girl.
And he's like, hello, ma'am, do you know why I pulled you over?
Yes, officer. Do you see what we are riding in going 1,000 miles an hour? Okay, go ahead.
Wait a minute. Wait. So I'm like, I didn't admit to it. I was like, can you tell me why you pulled me over, please, sir? What, you know how fast you were going? I believe I do. That's why I pulled you over. All right, cool. What's going on here? What's in the truck?
That would be the normal protocol in this situation.
I'm a college student moving back home. This is all my stuff. Which it literally was all my stuff.
That was smart. That was smart. I mean, you thought quick. I would have never thought to use that one.
My mother is Caucasian and she came out of me very fast.
oh, you got to talking proper.
Oh, yes.
Oh, for real.
Yes. Oh, listen, I've just graduated from college and I'm getting ready to move back home to my family, and my friends here are helping me drive across country. And I've been driving since about midnight and I'm very tired. I was just trying to get to a space where we can get some rest.
Oh, you were killing them. Had it lined up.
Bruh.
And that's how you get out of a ticket.
Mind you, I'm doing this the whole time, right?
Because you know you should be going under the jail. He
looked in the car. He's like, so what's in all the boxes? All my things from when I was in school. You want to check it? No, it's all right. All right, cool. So he's like, all right, slow down. You know, be on your way. All right, cool. So, I mean, at this point, we are probably about 50 miles from the Colorado border, right? So I'm like, look, we've been driving right now at this point for probably about 15 hours.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. Let's stop, shower, get some rest, you know, whatever. So we get to the hotel. We do just that. Probably about 5 hours later, we get back on the road. We get pulled over.
5 hours?
Yeah.
Did y'all even get any sleep?
Well, they had slept.
Okay.
So they weren't
gotcha,
tired.
Gotcha,
I was the one that really needed to shower, and I had 2 shifts before I needed to actually drive again. So
gotcha.
It didn't matter about me really sleeping there. So we get back on the road. We get pulled over again. Immediately, like less than 2 miles after getting on the road.
Y'all still going 1,000 miles an hour?
No.
Okay. Now y'all
I wasn't
straight.
driving.
Okay.
No, I wasn't driving. So D was the mid driver. So we'll call my homeboy T. We're not really friends no more, so that's why I'm not going to mention his name. But he was driving, right? Mind you, he's a race car driver. He's half blind, and he don't have his glasses.
Oh, that's not going to give it away.
But he can drive. He can match, right?
Okay.
So we going ahead. We driving. We doing the speed limit. We still in Utah. We don't want to get pulled over again. Mind you, the first officer, he was really cool, Caucasian officer. You know, it's not all officers. Let's be mindful of that. So we get pulled over again. And the police officer pulls her. He goes, you guys know why I pulled you over? And we like, no.
Not at all. Not this time.
Like,
not this time.
He was like, I just noticed that you guys had been pulled over in this area earlier this morning and you're still here. I was like, okay, why are you guys still here? We stopped at a hotel, we refreshed ourselves, got dressed, all that good stuff, right? He was like, oh, okay. He was like, well, where are you headed? Oh, hello.
Oh, you get back in your proper.
Right. I'm moving home from college, sir.
Yeah.
This is all my things, and my friends are helping me drive. Yeah. Mind you, I guess it kind of made sense, because at the time, I wasn't driving. My homeboy was. I was driving when we got pulled over the first time, so it was believable, right? Okay, great. And he does this. He takes a look down. Looks back up at me and everyone in the car, says, you guys aren't smoking anything else in here besides tobacco, are you? I got super white. Oh, no, sir.
Now, is this a time where y'all might have been smoking something more than tobacco? Okay.
Matter of fact, the tobacco that he saw in the driver's seat door was emptied out of the vessel we were utilizing to smoke something else besides tobacco.
Wow, I like the wording.
Yes.
I like the wording. You're pretty good at this.
I have to be. Okay. You know, I practice.
Also known as guts.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. The content. So,
I wouldn't say it, but
right.
Parental advisory.
Right. So, yeah. So, oh no, sir. He looks at me. Okay, great. So we got bold. We were like, excuse me, officer? He's like, yes. Well, since you do know that we're traveling across country as friends, and this is our first cross country trip, and I'm traveling back home, would you mind taking a picture with us?
Y'all gotta be young, right? You just young.
This is 2003. Ain't that daggone old?
Dang, man, you don't do stuff like that.
He leaned in the car, smiled next to my homeboy.
Oh, he actually took a picture?
He took the flick.
I thought y'all was going to jail for real after that.
He took the flick. I
Yeah,
Matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna go in my storage and find it. I'm gonna try and put it in here. Yeah, he took the flick. He took the flick with him and my homeboy D. So now we in Colorado, right? We homeboy Tracy mashing. We mashed for probably about another 8 hours or so. We decided to stop and get something to eat. Now where we stopped, I think we were close to Denver, and we stopped. And this is like, y'all know they show them towns in them horror movies that's only got one building, and in that one building is 3 different things, and that's all the town has. That's where we stopped.
Poor decisions that y'all are making.
But we was having fun, right? Okay. So it was the post office, a liquor store, and like a bar.
That's all you need, though. That's all you really need in that town. If you had 3 options, a bar, a liquor store, and a post office. That's it. Okay.
That's it.
We're good with that.
So we decided, okay, well, let's go in the bar. Let's see what's going on, right? So we go in the bar. In the bar, at the time that we entered, there was only the bartender and the barmaid and the chef. By the time we left, the bar was packed because somebody must have made a phone call and said, "It's people here."
Oh, so y'all look up and y'all are like the limelight. Everybody looking at y'all. Was it the black folk?
No,
it was just...
It was Caucasian people. It was white people. But it was so cool because, like, we got to talk to the barmaid, and, you know, she's like, "What are you guys doing?" And we're telling her, like, you know, we're traveling as friends across country, so on and so forth. And she's like, "Oh, that's cool," you know. And we get to talking, people are showing up and they got their pool cues and all that kind of stuff. So it's the spot. It's where people go. And I don't know if it was the time that people normally start to go or whatever the case may be. We just know we looked up. We hadn't been there for 30 minutes and now it's crowded.
It's packed.
Right. And everybody's talking to us. We having a good time. Mind you, my homeboy Anthony called me at this time, and I had one of them Nextel flip-flops at the church. And
if that don't tell your age. Okay, go ahead. Church.
Anyway, the flip was broken, so I could only talk on speaker. And he kept calling me the N-word. I'm like, shut up. Just shut up.
Y'all about to get killed out there, ain't it?
This was before we met anybody. This was before we saw anybody. We just knew it was like 2 lights, 1 building, and 3 different spots. And we in a Dodge Caravan. 3
of y'all Dodge Caravan. Going cross country. Telling folks all your business.
Hey, we was lying the whole way. I wouldn't move on from college. So we get in. You know, everybody's cool. We're having a good time. We talking. We end up eating. We snap a few flicks there, and it was cool because the barmaid is the person who took our flicks, and she kind of got some candid shots for us. So we hung out there for probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Chilled. Took off. We stopped somewhere in Colorado and got a no, we didn't. We kept mashing. That was the only stop we made was in Utah. So my homeboy D took over driving. Gotcha. That's what it was. So he took over driving when we left. We mashing, all right. So we get through Colorado. We get through the next, honestly, quite a few states. And we end up, I think, in Iowa. And we get to Iowa. Mind you, at the time, Iowa had IROCs for their cop cars. Just saying, be mindful.
Who? What was it?
IROC.
IROC, okay.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
So we stopped. I got a picture of another person because I was like, we're snapping pictures of random people because we're traveling together on tour. You know, for the first time across country, took a random pic of some chick.
You still got that one too?
I still got that one too. I got the whole trip.
Yeah, make sure you put that one up too.
I got the whole trip.
Okay.
So then, as we leave in Iowa, we mashing. Now, if you've ever driven cross country, or if you've ever driven a distance, I don't know if you know about making a train.
Well, training like 5 or 6 cars and y'all moving together.
Y'all moving.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's just anyway. I ride. I try to find a partner.
Right.
Yeah, let's go.
And if you haven't done it and you try and do it, don't ever be the first or the last car. You want to be in the middle somewhere. Because if somebody get pulled over, it's going to be the first car or the last car. Just saying.
Driving 101.
So we end up in Iowa and we mashing. And it's literally kind of just us moving at these speeds. We on the lookout.
Yeah, I know. It's just your...
Right. We on the lookout for cop cars. We tried to learn, and we learned from Utah, every state, find out what kind of cars that cops drive. Highway patrol and the police officers. Pay attention. So we in Iowa. Next thing you know, it's a white Dodge Caravan behind us.
Same kind of car.
Same kind of car. Different year, different color. So this was probably the 90s Dodge Caravan, because this was the box Caravan, right?
Like Brady Bunch type. Back old school. Okay.
Right, okay. Might have had the wood paneling, can't remember.
Gotcha.
And we was in the sleeker design. This is when they got the round bodies, right? So it's keeping it up with us. And we like, holy shit, did we finally get somebody? We look, we like, okay, he's staying with us though. He's staying with us, right? So we probably mashed for about 200 or 300 miles. He was with us. And we was mad because it was time to get gas. We like, damn, we don't want to lose him.
Yeah.
We don't want to lose him, but we gotta get gas. We gotta get gas.
Yeah.
We get off, we get gas. He getting off, he getting off, he getting off, he getting off.
So that's y'all true friend now. Hopefully he pulled over and got some gas with y'all.
He pulled over right next to us. Right next to us. Hey guys, how you doing? We're good. How are you, sir?
Yeah.
Another white dude, right? Like, I love white people. I ain't gonna lie. I love white people. It's not about white, black, or any other ethnicity. It's about the person, right? Had to wet my throat.
All that yelling.
Let me see that. So he's like, where are you guys headed? We're headed to Pennsylvania. Where are you headed? I'm headed to Ohio. Okay. You guys want to stay together until I get there? Yes, sir.
Well, exactly. Why wouldn't we want to do that?
He was older. He might have been like early 60s. So, but when I say he was mashing, and he was so cool and so smooth that we would trade off lead position.
It's always good when you really do get that one that's gonna ride with you, and y'all can kind of get that flow. Man, you always, when you get a tandem going, you'll be alright.
He got to where he needed to. We probably went about midway through to Ohio, maybe a little bit further. We got the he was out.
We out. We go.
We watched him get off the exit. I didn't get a picture with him. We should have got a picture with him, but oh well.
What?
So we ended up making it to Philly. We got into Philly like probably 2 a.m. on the 12th, right? Which was after my brother's birthday, but it was still a surprise. He was still happy, so on and so forth. So we do our hellos, our loves, all that stuff. Like, look, we want to hit the hotel. We need to shower, do everything we need to do. We'll catch y'all in the morning.
Now, how much longer do you have?
About 2 weeks in Philly.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So we had planned it to where we took 7 days for the drive, and then about 2 weeks there. So we in Philly now. We get to the hotel. We get to the room. We chilling. All that good stuff. Now, mind you, the part that I didn't tell you when I rented the car was, you know, they offer you the extra insurance if you go on a distance and all that stuff. And I declined everything, of course, because I don't want to give you my money no reason. Yeah. And they were like, are you going past Texas?
No, I'm saying right here in town. I just need it for a day or so.
I ain't going. I rented it for the month.
Oh, dear.
I rented it for the month.
For a month. Okay.
Yeah. Because I knew I was going to be gone for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, don't need none of that. So we wake up the next morning in Philly at the hotel to a flat tire.
Just y'all up.
And luckily, of course, they had the spare in the car, so we put the spare on. Now we need the tire. Lord Jesus, have mercy. And I'm sitting here like, oh, you know, you worry about, do they have the same tire? So on and so forth. Yeah. You know, I'm 3,000 miles away from where I'm supposed to be. And we get there, he goes, you guys want a U tire or you want the exact same tire? We want the exact same tire.
Give me it.
And if you got the green sticker to go on it, we'll take that too. So it worked out. We got the green. We got, not the green, but we got the tire, right? We in Philly, had a great time, had a blast, did everything we wanted to do. Now we headed home. So, heading home, we decided what directions we gonna follow.
The MapQuest.
We followed the MapQuest directions.
I'm right here.
In reverse.
Yeah.
So, MapQuest, and it's funny how stuff works out. It worked out perfect because we got to see 2 areas of the country.
Yeah.
You know, we went up the high mountains and then we came back through the flat lands. So we mashing, you know, we get what? So about Tennessee.
Okay.
We good.
So what you about 4 or 5 hours into that trip?
No, actually, Tennessee, we probably about 15, 16.
Damn.
Yeah, because you figure,
it is. Yeah. I didn't think before. Yeah.
Because you figure, maybe 12, because you figure Pennsylvania or Philly to North Carolina is an 8-hour drive.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I got you.
So, we in Tennessee. Arkansas was cool. We get to Oklahoma. Now, for some strange reason, my homeboy T had told us all of his information. His name, which we knew. His address, which we knew. Okay. We get to Oklahoma. Me and D are like, hey, yo, slow down, bruh. Nah, I got this. Slow down, bruh. Nah, I got this. We good. He was going 120 miles an hour.
120 miles an hour in a minivan with, by that time y'all still had the boxes in there.
No, the boxes are gone.
Okay, so now the boxes are gone. So now we have an empty minivan with 3 folks going 120 something miles an hour.
Right.
And don't expect to get pulled at all. Well, y'all did. He didn't.
What it was we had seen the trooper. So we were trying to tell him like, yo, slow down, because we saw the trooper. But mind you, he blind. So he didn't see the trooper.
Oh, you hold up. You did mention earlier that he's legally blind.
Yes.
Why the fuck is he driving this car?
He's a race car driver.
Oh, Lord. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. God, okay. All right. You can finish with your story. But legally blind, driving a minivan with 3 of y'all in there, moving on the highway, and a race car driver.
But we let him do his Japanese homework, so we was good.
Smart, but not that smart. Yeah. Okay. All right, but we back at
it. Yeah. So we get pulled over. We in Oklahoma. Every state's different. First thing they do is tell him to get out the car.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Now here's the biggest part of this situation. We done traveled all the way to Philly, spent 2 weeks, headed back home. The whole time he ain't had no ID.
And y'all letting a legally now here we go, legally blind, came on a trip last minute, whoever has just last minute, I'm gonna go take a month-long trip, that speaks for itself, right? Legally blind, just hopping in the car, a race car driver with no ID, and they don't even know his full name.
No, I knew his full name.
Oh, okay. I thought you didn't know.
Well, I knew his full name.
Okay.
No, I knew all his information, but he made sure that we knew it off the top of our head, because he never let us know he didn't have his whole ID until we were headed home.
Cut. I'm a cusser too. Oh Lord, that'll be the longest ride back. First of all, if he don't even go, if he should be going to jail, right?
No. So mind you. Me and D at this point, we sitting there like, dude, we about to freaking have to drive home together. We in Oklahoma, it's cool. We only got Texas, New Mexico, Arizona before we hit Cali. We can do this. We gonna have to stop a day, but we can do this. We got the time before he had to be back, right? So mind you, T is sitting in the trooper's Tahoe, cuffed. Trooper comes to our car. Do you know his information? Yes, sir, we do. This is his name. This is his address. His license is in this state, so on and so forth. Out of all the police interactions that we had the entire time on this trip, that was the only ticket that was given.
So what kind of ticket is that though? When you go,
he got a speeding ticket. He got a speeding ticket, and he got a ticket for not having ID.
But no jail time.
No jail time. And he took care of everything basically from Cali. So. Because you're not going to go all the way back out to Oklahoma.
You're not. 120 miles an hour, legally blind, no ID. So the moral of this story is, if you are a felon or don't have any ID and you feel like taking a cross-country trip, just make sure the few people with you know your ID information and you good to go.
In today's society, don't do that at all. Don't do none of that.
I'm about to say, like,
because you're going to end up dead.
Yeah, you go 80 miles an hour, you in some trouble. Right. 120 in a Dodge Caravan? Oh yeah.
It was
try it and see what happens.
Navy blue too. Whew, never forget. So So he lets Tracy back out. Of course, now he's like, he can't drive. Of course. At least not for the rest of this state. So D starts to drive. So we go, excuse me, officer.
Let me take a picture with you.
No.
Oh, no? Okay, not that one?
No.
Okay.
We break down the whole situation of the trip and we go, can we get a picture of you chasing us with your lights on?
No way. If this cop did that, I'm gonna lie on the whole story. This cop did not follow y'all and chase y'all with lights.
So
no
he
way.
goes, okay, but we gotta be quick. We like, all right, camera ready, up, go, let's do this.
What kind of cops are
Let's do
these?
this is the best trip. Let's do this. So, in the meantime of him heading back to his car, another trooper passes us by. He comes back to the car and he goes, look, I would have done it. I can't do it because if another officer sees me doing that and I don't actually pull you over, I could get in trouble. We were like, damn, ain't nobody gonna believe this. But we know the three of us know. And D, comment this shit happened. I'm gonna tag you, comment that this happened.
Yes or no? I'm going with no.
This happened.
Come on,
this
D.
happened.
If you validate this, I take it in consideration, but you better comment below.
I'm telling you, this happened.
If we don't see a comment, this didn't happen.
I gotta see for you on Facebook right now. So anyway.
You better comment.
So actually from that point, the rest of the trip headed back was smooth, wasn't nothing else but just getting back home on time.
That's a long trip.
That was an awesome trip. That was an awesome trip.
Man, you would be like, hey, I'm going. I'm like, all right, I'll see you when you get back. I'm that cat. I'm not. I drove to New Orleans. That was 10 hours there, 10 hours back. Drove the whole way.
Okay.
To you, that's nothing. Okay, but I was proud of myself.
I mean, it's a
Florida,
drive.
when I go to Florida,
yeah, that's about 9 hours.
drive the whole way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight.
Now, I got some pretty awesome driving across country trips with Jasmine too. Now, the one moving out here, we had. That's gonna have to be another day. But,
a whole day of talking about that? Okay.
Or a different episode. It's not a whole day. Come on now. But Jasmine now, Jasmine can mash. Jasmine will drive. Oh yeah, Jasmine will drive you all the way to the Florida border.
Well, I'm the type that if I take a long ride, I gotta drive. I don't like riding with people.
Well,
I've never been a rider with like.
She's not a traffic driver, so she'll drive you all the way to that Jacksonville border. And if you've driven to Florida, you know that Jacksonville border is a really nice border.
Yeah.
She's stopping right there. She's not driving with any Floridians. She done. Get to Cali, she'll drive from the Imperial Valley to the border of LA. Pull over, let's get something to eat. I'm not driving no more. But the funny part is about our trip moving out here, like, she became a roller with me. She could drive, but she became a roller with me. We were on our way out here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We had a pickup truck with a tow on it, and on the tow was a cement mixer.
What were y'all doing with it?
We weren't doing anything. The truck ahead of us had it.
Oh, okay. I was like,
so it was like a construction, I guess, company, whatever. But it was towing a cement mixer. We were driving here to move here. Now let me tell you why she's a roller. Because this cement mixer decided to separate itself from the truck, and it did one of these. Like, it came at us and at the last minute veered into the center divider. Like, and it was a grass area, pretty wide grass area. We watched that thing hit the ground and flip probably about 500 feet in the air and come back down.
Y'all, I don't want to ride with y'all. If shit like Final Destination shit happening to y'all, I don't want to ride with you.
It didn't happen to us. We still here. We still rolling.
I know, but you saw some crazy. I ain't never seen no crazy shit like that.
Stuff. Yeah.
No, I ain't never seen nothing.
I got cursed out, or at least tried to get cursed out by a tow truck dude. He was towing an 18-wheeler because we ended up getting stopped in New Mexico. I'm gonna make this one quick. But what happened was, so after that, I was kind of like, okay, calm down. Remember that, you did a great job. You got this. And she riding like, And I'm like, okay, there's a Carl's Jr. pull over, take off. Let's go ahead and get something to eat. So we sat, we got something to eat. And what ended up happening after that, we got back on the road. We got stopped in New Mexico again. So when I go through New Mexico, if you ever would be going through New Mexico, we're going to go all the way through New Mexico before we stop. I don't care if you got to pee. I don't care if you hungry. I don't care if your toes itch. I don't care about nothing. We are going all the way through New Mexico without stopping. Straight through.
How long is that? How long of a ride is that?
Depends on the area you take, but it's probably about 3-4 hours. It's not long at all.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not long at all.
Gotcha.
So, we here now, right? So we probably about 120 miles from the Texas border. We get stopped. We get stopped for a matter of 12 hours.
What you mean?
Don't nobody know what's going on. It begins to snow. We stuck in the car.
For 12 hours?
We were stuck in the car for 8.
Like, the snow buried y'all in?
No, it wasn't the snow that stopped us. So an 18-wheeler had turned over in a ditch. So they stopped all the traffic so they could get out. Yeah. So
sitting in the cold, boy. Freezing.
Mind you, she asthmatic.
She better put one of them damn windows down.
Yeah. No, she couldn't. It was cold. Man, we took the teddy bear and insulated her, took all the jackets in the car, took the blanket. Like, look, I was sitting over there like this, but I was like, I can't afford to have you have an asthma attack right now. Like, yo, like, you warm? I'm okay, I'm good. Okay, I was freezing.
And how long did y'all wait?
We did that for 8 hours.
8 hours.
Right. So then traffic starts to move. Mind you, nobody has come through to let us know what's going on. Police have access. They also have like loud speakers. They could have said overturned vehicle. It's going to be some time. We know nothing that's going on. So when traffic finally starts to move, we start to take this alternate route and realize, okay, that's not the right direction. It's not going to get us back on the right direction. Turn around, come back. I was like, look, go slow, but let's go, keep going fast. So we keep going, or not fast, but keep going straight. So we keep going, and the police officer that's got traffic blocked on the other direction stops us and was like, where you guys going? North Carolina. You know what I mean? Okay, but traffic stopped. Like, we're like, look, officer, we have no idea of what's going on. No one has said anything to us. So, like, traffic started to move. We moving to where we need to go.
Yeah.
And he explains the situation to us. He's like, look, you got to turn around, go back. The road's not open yet. They're still trying to pull the 18-wheeler out of the ditch. All right, cool. We turn around, go back to the travel center. In the meantime, a police officer in the direction that we were originally traveling comes up to us. Hey, you guys know what's going on? The past officer just told us. Mind you, his lights are going. It's dark besides the vehicles that have their lights on come the other direction, but his lights are going. So the person that decided to, the person that pulled the truck out of the ditch, the tow truck driver, his dumb butt decides he gonna come barreling up the highway now that he got the truck out of the ditch, like you don't see the police officer's lights.
So what is he trying to do? Where is he?
He's trying to leave. He's trying to go. He's trying to take the truck because this is part of how he was gonna get the road open. So he ends up slamming on his brakes and mind you, inertia. So it's not like you could slam and stop immediately. You know you gotta stop. You see brakes. You see our lights. Police officers turning around to get in front of us because he was gonna give us a guide back. Okay, great. This dumb.
Say it. Say you've been wanting to say it a long time. Say it.
Working on my mouth. So this.
Can I say it? Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead. Nah, you're not gonna get me in trouble. Go ahead.
He decides he wants to get out of the vehicle, and Jasmine, you comment on this, okay? He decides he wants to get out of the vehicle and start cursing at her. What the bleep do you bleepity think you bleeping doing? Bleep bleep. Mind you yelling at my woman now, bro. Who the bleep do you bleepity bleep think you are, bleep? Yeah, I mean, like, hey. I got Philly. I'm from South Philly. I moved from South Philly to South Central LA. You do not want me to come at you, guaranteed. You know what I mean? So I was like, mind you, it's a police officer in front of us. Yes.
Yeah.
The police officer stopped. I'm like, who the you think you talking to?
So it's going down.
And Jasmine's like, no, wait, no, Liz, no, wait. I'm like, nah, man, who the fuck you think you talking to?
It's about to go down. It's
to
about to go
the point
down.
where the police officer comes to the car and tells the tow truck driver, sir, I think you need to go get back in your vehicle.
Yeah, because this is the wrong one to deal with.
Not today.
You was cutting up.
He was about to get it good in front of the officers. Officers. But in front of the officers, he was about to get it real good. The police officer was like, yeah, I think you need to go get back in the truck. But I mean, the police officer's smart. Like, bro, you saw his lights.
Yeah.
So we get the escort back to the travel center. We end up laying on, mind you, I had a fish the whole time. I had a betta fish that I was traveling across country with. That's neither here nor there. Oh, his name was Edgar. But
hey Edgar, if you're still around. Okay.
Nah, he been gone for a while.
Okay, well, hi Edgar. You just got your plug that you wanted.
So I named him after my brother or my father. Pick one.
Okay.
So we get to the travel center and sleep on the hard marble floor for about 4 hours. And where we had parked, we hear the shout of my license plate and a couple of other license plates, like, come move your vehicle, right? So I was going to have to drive. Jasmine decides she's going to go move the vehicle. In the time it took her to get in the vehicle, get it moved to a new parking spot, fire department comes in, says the road is open. When I tell you I snatched up everything we had took out of the car, I had her purse, I had the pillow, I had the blanket, I had Edgar, I had my stuff. Let's roll. And we got back on the road.
And how long did it take y'all to get back?
Well, that was around the rock slide. Remember the rock slide that happened at the Tennessee, North Carolina border about 10 years ago? No? It was about 10, 11 years ago. Yeah, so...
Everything is so old.
Yeah, so, there was a rock slide at this time at the Tennessee, North Carolina border. And they wanted us to go 150 miles out of the way in order to come back to where we needed to get to. After all that I had been through, I wasn't taking no more trips out of the way. I wasn't going to do it. So I was like, we got a map. Because I love, if you ever need to get me a gift and you want to get me a road atlas, which you should know too, I love road atlases. I really do.
Good Christmas present.
It's a great Christmas present and a highlighter. But
that too. But a road atlas.
A road atlas.
Y'all remember that?
Yeah, you get one for $20.
Send me, cash out me, and I get it to her.
Cash out me and tell me what to do. Okay. But so I was like, give me the road atlas, give me the map, and I highlighted the road next to the 85 freeway.
Bad move.
No, it was a slow move. Cause it was like the maximum speed was like 25 miles an hour because we were in the mountains. Like the possums were as big as the car.
Wow.
Mind you, right now we were in a Pontiac Grand Am. So you had possums on the road looking at our headlights. Now you move.
Then you can only go 25 miles an hour?
That was fast.
Going through mountains and all?
Going through mountains and all that. And we ended up probably about 8 o'clock that morning coming out on Franklin into Gastonia. And I was supposed to start work at 8:30 that day. And mind you, we left so we would get here a day ahead of the day I was supposed to start work so I could make all the adjustments necessary to time and all that good stuff. That was a whole fiasco of a trip. Some stuff happened in Albuquerque, New Mexico I'm not going to talk about. But...
So were you late on your first day?
I wasn't late. I called my boss and I explained the situation to him. I was like, I can't work today. He understood. I had a really cool boss at the time. So, he was like, all right, take the day, go do what you got to do and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, cool. But mind you, by the time I walked in, we had been driving for 24 hours because we left Oklahoma. We ended up stopping in Oklahoma, and we had left Oklahoma that morning prior about 8:30 in the morning. But with all the chaos and the slow driving, it was about a 24-hour drive we had driven. And yeah.
I bet you won't do that no more.
What?
That drive.
Oh, next to the 85?
Yeah, why would you? Where you going?
I don't know. I wouldn't do the next day. I mean, I've driven across country several times since then. Every car I've had has been across country at least once.
This brother here ain't doing it.
I love it.
Fly. I'll meet you there, but we
I enjoy flying if I have to get somewhere efficiently, but if I get the time to drive, I'm gonna drive. Because there's stuff that I like to see, you know, like the stupid stuff, like the crater that landed with the aliens in it in, you know, Arizona or something.
All that.
Okay. Yeah. You know, I like to do that.
Or like pictures with police officers.
Pictures with police officers.
That one bar. They got the liquor store and the post office.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Adventures
of
Liz.
Those are my adventures, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey. It's fun to drive across country. Jasmine can tell you that. She was the one. I'm only gonna drive in the daytime. She drove most of the way. Most of the times we've driven across country, and I've driven across country with her maybe about 5 times.
Well, maybe I'd rather skydive than drive across country.
I'm not doing that.
So we got two totally different scales.
Right.
Here,
so what if it's a motorhome though?
What if now get it now? If it's in a luxurious motorhome, you know, $200,000 motorhome, and I have a driver, and we're going to California for whatever reason, and I have no job and I have no other plans, heck yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
But if we talk about my going in the truck outside or renting a car and just driving cross country, nah, we not doing all that.
I'm gonna build a Prevost, and we gonna take the Prevost.
Who?
Me.
I'll FaceTime me. Well, you got.
Do you know what a Prevost is?
You got an Android.
Do you know what a Prevost is?
Oh,
I'm gonna show you when we done with this show. Yeah. All right, but that's my adventure. You know, that's a couple of them. I done some crazy. I'm gonna do a fight story next time. I'm gonna tell you about some.
You should have did it.
Stories.
You should have did it today.
Today wasn't the day for fight stories.
Oh, but it was.
No, it wasn't. You got on a Philly hat.
You look like a Philly. You look like. This is my little league ball team. We the Phillies. Yeah, boo. We the Phillies. We got our playoff game tomorrow. Oh, assuming that we win, then we go to the next round. We play the #1 team in the league. Time to get it. I'm not gonna say none of their names. We the Phillies. I'm gonna say our name.
I appreciate that. I love that. I think that's a great team to be.
Hey, right here.
Yeah.
We bad now.
Yeah, that's a great team to be.
So.
Yeah. So, if y'all got an adventure story, y'all want to hear something else, you know, hit us up, let us know. We'd be glad to talk about it. If y'all want to hear a fight story.
You got to tell a fight story.
I will tell a fight story.
Can you please dress like you did today?
No,
so we can go along with it.
I mean, you know. Who knows?
You better not come in here no suit and tie talking about no fight story. I need the killer side of you to come out.
Ain't the killer side of me.
Yeah. If we go anywhere tonight, ain't nobody messing with you.
Oh, ain't nobody gonna mess with me if I didn't have this on.
Let me put your sleeve back down. There you go.
Yeah. So yeah, thank y'all. Get your hands out my head, bruh.
It's soft.
I know it's soft. I'm light skinned, but I'm still black. Okay. You don't put your hand in a woman's head, bruh.
I rubbed it. I caressed it.
Don't caress. Don't rub. Don't run your fingers through the curls.
I got good soft hands.
I don't care about nothing. I care about what you got. Y'all know the 1 week he ain't here. Y'all don't know what's gonna happen, right?
Hey,
like, oh Lord, she done got him.
Some nice hands right here.
That's fine. You go caress something else. Not my hair.
It's all good. Okay.
It's not all good.
It's all right. I'm gonna rub it again next week. When do I not rub? I rub your hair every week.
Stop rubbing my hair.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll do it next week.
I'm gonna come with a razor.
That's fine. Still gonna rub your hair though. But yeah, I look good. Okay. Oh, I didn't even say this show I look like a snack.
You didn't?
I look like a snack. All right, go ahead. I really do. I really do.
Oh Lord Jesus. Okay, so yeah, so thank y'all for watching. We appreciate y'all. Remember, you can catch us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, and TuneIn.
You got one more out there.
No, that's it.
Okay.
What's the other one? If you want to watch us, remember you can get the YouTube link on Instagram or Facebook, or just go to our YouTube page at Order and Chaos Podcast COT. Go ahead and subscribe. We got some subscribers since last week, which is very exciting.
I'll be seeing y'all.
Did that?
I'll be seeing y'all.
Remember
keep it up.
Remember to tell a friend to tell a friend. And then tell them to tell a friend, and then tell them to tell somebody, and then tell them to tell a stranger. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. Follow us. Facebook, Instagram.
Make sure y'all watch the show from last week with the preacher lady.
Check that out. He was a good boy. We were so proud of him. But thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. We out.
We out.